Hey everyone, it's Jack from Cultaholic.com back again with another quick news update. But before we get into the news, I just want to say we've had a fantastic weekend at Wrestling MediaCon in Manchester, and hopefully it returns in 2019 because it was a wonderful event and I would highly recommend it to any wrestling fans in the UK. But let's get straight into the news because we've got news of a big development on tonight's Monday Night Raw, a historic development. Also some news about the potential future of Phoenix and Pentagon, the brothers, the Lucha brothers, and also finally we have some news involving the fallout from All In. So let's waste no further time and let's get cracking. First of all, on Monday Night Raw tonight, it is a historic night because Renee Young will become the first ever woman to become a permanent member of the announced team. I think this is a wonderful, wonderful decision because Renee obviously filled in for Jonathan Coachman quite recently on Raw and did a fantastic job. She's also going to be commentating on the Mae Young Classic. We've already seen one episode of that, and again, I thought she did a wonderful job. She's a very natural, very easily charismatic person, and I think that this is a great decision and a very important one as well, considering the whole development of women's wrestling. It's not just about the performers in the ring, it's about everybody involved. So congratulations to Renee Young. What an amazing night it's going to be. I don't know if Renee Young would have worked in the olden days when it was just a two-person booth, because obviously she's not a play-by-play commentator, but also she's going to be like, I assume, a babyface kind of colour person, where I think that if in the old days she wouldn't have been able to heel it up really, but in the modern three-person format, I think she's a perfect fit to be that slightly babyface, maybe a little bit neutral sort of colour person alongside a more traditional heel character like Corey Graves and obviously Michael Cole in the usual play-by-play role. Now it's time to talk about Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. because there's been a few rumours circulating that potentially they're going to move to WWE in the future. Phoenix has been on social media hyping the future a lot for himself and his brother, saying, oh, who knows what the future is going to hold. I think it's going to be very exciting for you all. And obviously the internet all went, that means WWE, because there's been rumours in the past that WWE are interested in Phoenix and Pentagon, which is no surprise if it's true because they're two of the finest wrestlers in North America and two of the most popular indie guys in the world of wrestling. But at the same time, Penta has since come out and addressed those rumours and kind of said, calm down everyone. He did this at a PCW Ultra show and basically said, you know what, I'm the PCW Ultra champion and I'm going to be the champion for much, much longer. I'm going to be around for a long time, which kind of puts a dampener on those rumours a little bit. So sorry if you got your hopes up over the past few days with those reports, if you're a big fan of Penta and Phoenix and want to see them in WWE. But I think I'll impart some reassuring words, basically. Penta and Phoenix, as great as they would be in WWE, I think are even more suited to the current independent scene with their high-flying and hard-hitting style. And finally, let's talk about the fallout from All In. There's been two pretty interesting, pretty funny stories coming out of All In. Well, one's quite funny, one's very interesting indeed. The interesting one is that DDP has revealed that he took no payment at all from Cody or the Bucks in the aftermath of All In. He wasn't paid for the show. He just turned up as part of Cody's entourage and did a cutter in the match as well, a diamond cutter, bang, for free, for totally free. He said, I would not take anything from Cody Rhodes. He really put him over and really showed a lot of respect there. And I think reaffirmed his status as one of the real good guys of wrestling. Everyone loves Diamond Dallas Page. I know we at Cultaholic certainly do. And finally, the other story coming out of All In, which was revealed on Jericho's podcast, is that he had to chase down a fan at the airport before the event because as Jericho was getting off the plane, obviously to make his way to All In to be the surprise appearance in the aftermath of Kenny Omega versus Pentagon, he was snapped by a fan getting off the plane and had to chase him down and basically plead with him to delete the photographs because he knew that if just one photograph was leaked online, it would blow the surprise for everybody. Fortunately, that fan was apparently a good sport, deleted the photos, and Jericho made his way to the arena. It's a very interesting episode of Talk is Jericho, actually. He talks about some of the difficulties heading down to ringside. I think he was led around the wrong side of the ring and had to sneak round Omega without touching him before the lights came back on and that sort of thing. So it's a very interesting story to be told, and I think it's worth a listen. But you know, that airport thing could have ruined the whole thing before it even started. Thankfully, it didn't. So that's been all the news for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope also that you've enjoyed our coverage of Wrestling MediaCon over this weekend. It was a very, very interesting event. We shot a lot of stuff which will be making its way to our YouTube channel in due course. I hope you enjoy those when they come out as well. And hopefully you saw Wrestle Talk's Dance Punishment Forfeit kind of deal where Jushin Thunder Liger is in the background just loving Ollie Davis in his Wonder Woman costume. It was absolutely hilarious and surreal in equal measure. But thanks again for watching. I've been Jack from Cultaholic.com. You can follow me if you want on Twitter at JackTheJobber. You can follow all of us at Cultaholic. And if you want to as well, please do check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic. Thanks for watching, and never forget, of course, to join us.